Hello everyone, I am CL Maxielinda and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so for today's video, I think this is like breaking my long hiatus here on YouTube because it's almost a year since I uploaded my first two videos in this channel, and for the reason that it took me actually a long time to actually upload my video right now, it's because of my hectic schedule in my life, especially in work, and also I also joined our first ever cosplay convention in my hometown, as well as it's also my first ever cosplay competition that I attended and I joined. And yours truly also won an award. So yeah, it somehow makes me proud as a cosplayer as well. And then because of some cosplay events that I've been busy, but most especially I'm also busy for almost like months. It's because I am preparing for my first, like, this is my official first ever published book. Yeah, exactly. Your Wattpad author is now a published book author as well. So, in this video, we are going to unbox my first ever, like my debut published book rather. Yeah, and this is my complimentary copies from my publisher, the IMMAC Printing and Publishing House in Manila. So shout out to them. So now I am so excited to let you see my book in physical copy. Yeah. And I actually encountered the physical book of my like the physical book because some of my readers actually let me sign their their copies, although I already signed the first 100 plus for everyone, and then they actually purchased here. Some of my readers here in my hometown actually purchased the book, and then they want me to give them personal messages. So I legit touched that book, but I haven't seen what's inside. So now I am really excited to share to you, to unbox my published book. So yeah, it's quite noisy here because yeah, there I couldn't explain the noise because my neighbor, you know. And now here it is. I actually opened like the box. Yeah, I actually opened because I wanted to check if all of the items are intact, but I haven't seen the actual book inside. So why am I there? Wait. So, here's the cutter and this is the so it actually took me 7 months to actually work on this book, yeah, because so for the background check, my book is entitled The Crown Princess, and then yeah, it's available on Wattpad, and if you want to actually check it out on Wattpad, you can actually read it there. But the thing is, some of my friends, who's actually also my readers from the other platforms, which are web novels specifically, they are looking for the English version, but unfortunately, I couldn't release the English version yet because I need to polish the English version because I will be the one who will personally translate it. So yeah. Oh my gosh. So here you go. So there is some inclusion included in this book. So the first inclusion is this pin. So the name is Yalisay. So Yalisay is actually one of my male leads. Actually, I have 4 male leads, but he is like the primary. I won't spoil anything about him, but yeah. Okay, so this is the pin. Yeah, this is one of the book's inclusion, and yeah, they sent me 4 because I have 4 complimentary copies. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. So this is my 4 copies. The 4 copies of my book rather. So oh my gosh, moment of truth. Oh, let's be gentle. Let's be gentle, baby. Baby, I'll be gentle. Oh! No, I don't want this. I don't want this video to be suggested. Want this as a child-friendly one. Oh. I think I will not. Hallelujah. Wait. No. I'm trying not to damage the bubble wrap as well as the okay. Oh. So here it is. Yeah. Okay. So I will just pull out the first copy. Okay. Oh my god. I think I couldn't risk it. I must destroy the bubble wrap. I'm so sorry, bubble wrap. Okay. So here it is. Oh my god. This is so pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty. Actually, my illustrator is my beloved friend, Aliyah. So you can check her IG, Chris Art Leah. She's the one who actually some of the fan arts, anime fan arts, semi-realism fan arts, big that, and you can check her IG. I swear, her works are just masterpiece. So yeah, she's the one who worked on this book cover of mine because I specifically want her to, to draw what I am trying to picture out, what my characters will look like. So yeah, this is it. Oh my gosh, Yellowstone is so handsome. Okay, so the title is The Crown Princess and the Mafia. So the genre of this novel is crime fiction, yes, and action with a subtle romance, yeah, and royalty, the theme, royalty and mafia. So the synopsis, I won't spoil anything yet. So the synopsis is, all Crown Princess Cecilia de St. Germain Aldrich, who prefers to call herself Princess Cici, dreams of having freedom in her own life. The sudden news of getting married to someone she barely knew made her push the agenda to her father, the king, before getting married. So she left Eshastea and went to another country for her freedom and peace, not worrying about being a royal blood, nor her responsibilities for being one. But she didn't expect what could have happened the moment she set foot in the Philippines. She just wanted to have the time of her life, as she has always planned for her 1-month vacation in this country. Yet she ended up witnessing a murder right in front of her. Now she got involved between 2 dangerous mafias, who one wants to genuinely protect her and the other one is desperately after her head. Will she be able to sweep her own feet, ride a white horse, and get herself out alive? So yeah. So this novel is actually Tagalog English, Filipino English. But the first chapter, I wrote it in full English since I want to justify the Crown Princess. Yeah, the Crown Princess life. Because she's a foreigner. Yeah, she's not a Filipino, she's a foreigner. And fun fact, I was supposed to write Princess Cecilia as British. Yeah, and I want to, like, the setting of her hometown is London, England. But when I actually researched about the royal family in England and also the culture, the traditions in England, I think it might complicate some factors in my plot, and yeah, it might complicate because even though it's just fantasy, I wanted to like, you know, not to cause a problem in my plot, so I created a fictional, yeah, a fictional country. That's it. Okay, so this is Filipino English. I wrote this one in Filipino English, though I plan to create an English version, but I think it'll be soon because I'm also working on another novel. So here it is, here it is, here it is. Okay, so I won't spoil much about this book because I really want you to actually you know, purchase this book and read it for yourself. This is available on Shopee and IMMAC Shoppe, which is the official website of my publisher, the IMMAC Printing and Publishing. Yes. Okay. So let's talk about the cover first. But before that, for those who haven't read this one on Wattpad, and for those who haven't have their own copy on this one and read this one, I want you to skip minutes for this, you know, for this video because I might spoil everything because I need to explain what is this book cover all about. Okay, so I want you to skip. No cheating. I want you to skip if you haven't read the story itself. Okay, are you done? Okay, very good. Okay, so I specifically made this book cover, like the concept of this book cover, with my friend and my illustrator, Artlia. Um, Specifically, yes. And the reason why I actually wrote this novel, not because I got inspired on a movie or something like that. No, as weird as this sound, I was inspired with my role model in cosplaying, which is Haken. Yes, you know Haken the great, the Haken Ryo. Yeah, and they're actually my role model in cosplaying, and I was like more like I was looking for their photos on IG, and then I stumbled upon their certain photo, and I think it's around February 13 or 14, 2021. And the caption in that photo is Prisoner of Love. So yes, this photo, yeah, this is the main the main inspiration why I created the Crown Princess and the Mafia. Yeah, as weird as it seems, or yes, something triggered me. Something in this photo triggered me to actually write this. Yeah, yes, that's it. And of course, the hairstyle, yes, the hairstyle. As funny as it may seem, yeah, yeah, the hairstyle, it has it was identical with my creative writing student. Shout out to you. Yeah, it was really, really, really identical, and it was really, really coincidence because I taught creative writing in my class last November, and we finished this illustration around May. So I was like, oh my gosh, embodiment of Yalisay Ackerman. But yeah, my illustrator told me that she has like three inspirations for to come up with Yalisay Ackerman. And Yalisay Ackerman is actually a half German. Yeah, half German and half Filipino in my story. And the reason why I actually surnamed him Ackerman is because I just fancy. Aside from Attack on Titan, yes, I know I'm a huge fan of Levi Ackerman and also Attack on Titan. But that's not the reason why I actually surnamed him Ackerman. It's because there's this German teacher or mathematician which is Ackerman. I really really fancy his background story. Even though I'm not a huge fan of math that much, but I really really fancy him. I think his name is Wilhelm Ackerman, but yeah, I like the Ackerman surname as well. How it sounds through my ears and through my tongue. So, alas, I actually used the surname Ackerman, but it was quite awkward if I used the Ackerman with the double N because I think it's the actual it's like the actual spelling, but I chose not to the end, and I ended up with the yellow say afterwards. Yes, definitely. And yeah, with regards to the girl, I let my artist do what she wants regarding the girl. So I am so glad I did let her have the freedom to actually create Princess Cecilia, because yes, she's so pretty. Like, look at them, look at them two. Oh my god, they're so handsome and they're so pretty. Aliyah, thank you so much for lending me your talent, because yes, this makes me want to cry. But yeah, definitely. And I have a reason about this one. I specifically let Aliyah like draw this one. I think this yellow ribbon symbolizes the yellow ribbon during crime scene, which is police line do not cross. But I think she find it huge enough to actually let this wrap around Cecilia's wrist, since in the story Cecilia is the key witness or the prime witness of this murder case of Elias Montemayor. So I this is like the symbol of the crime scene. So yes, so it was bloody. So the official meaning of this yellow ribbon is police line do not cross. That's all. And I have this specific, in this spot, I legit let her draw Yelisay's hands this way because it has a meaning. So if you don't want to get spoiled, you can skip this part. Okay, are you done skipping? Not yet? Okay, skip. Are you done skipping? Okay, very good. Okay, so I specifically let her draw. I think this is the left hand of Yelisay Ackerman Bear, and the right hand is actually like gloved. But in reality, if we are going to mirror this one, this is the left hand and this is the right hand. Yes, because in the story, if he hold his gun with left hand, he has an intention to kill. Yes, like you can stop him from killing. If he's holding his gun using his left hand. So yeah. And the reason why he usually wears gloves most of the time, it's because he is scared, or more like he doesn't like to touch people because of his trauma when he was still a kid. So yeah, that's it. About the trauma, you guys would definitely read the book first before knowing what his trauma all about. But yes, so the reason why he's gloved, because he doesn't like to touch people. And fun fact, Yelisay usually uses 100 plus 100 plus gloves a year. That's per year, especially if he has a transaction wherein he's going to touch people, and then afterwards, after he has such transaction, he will just rip his gloves off and then he will gonna throw it somewhere because he doesn't like to touch people. And the reason why he was bare hands in this part is because only since Cecilia can touch him, like he allows her to touch him. Yes, and he also he likes Cecilia's warmth and the feeling of her skin, and it felt like he felt like he's intimate with Cecilia if he's in his bare hands. Yes, like they have this connection with each other, so that's why he was bare hand while touching Cecilia, because it's like it was also trying to protect her in this part, because that's the purpose why they've been together, because they're bind in this murder case, and then he was also trying to protect her. So if you saw my IG story, I actually quoted "to kill is to protect," because that's the reason why that's the reason why Yalisay existed in Cecilia's life, you know. So, and then the full moon also has a significant meaning on this story as well, and it symbolizes the connection between the two of them. It's because Yalisay has a fear with moon, and then Cecilia has fascination with the moon, and then this somehow gave them such connection with each other. So that's it. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, I am so happy that I could touch this with my bare hands. Kidding aside, but yeah, I am so happy. So let's go inside. What's inside in this book? Okay, so we're going to see what's inside the book. Okay, here you go. Okay, actually, this has an inclusion, which is a bookmark. I think it's a bookmark and then the photo card. But since this is my complimentary copy, so it doesn't have any of that. So, yeah. But if you're going to purchase this on Shopee and then IMMAC Shoppe, local, you can actually have those. And I actually have my personal inclusions as well. You can get it also once you order via Shopee and then IMMAC Shoppe. So here we go. Actually, I have 3 illustrators working on this book as well. So the first one, which is the book cover, this is the work of Artelia, and then this is the illustration from the inside. Yes, this is from No One Seems to Know, my friend, and also a Wattpad writer as well. Shout out to her. Thank you so much for such wonderful masterpiece. She's the first one who actually gave me this illustration, and then Aliyah as well. So yeah, so this is how it looks like. So yes, the first I think 120 copies, it has my sign. Like, this is my actual sign. I actually during Pasalamat Festival, I actually slept in my advisory classroom with my students because we need to stay there for almost 4 days because they have to practice for the competition. So yes, I haven't signed the title cover. It's because of that. And when we actually have a special holiday here because it's Pasalamat, so I managed to sign all of it. So yes, this is my handwritten sign. So if you can purchase it, the first 120, you can have my sign as well as my dedication for you, because that's how I love you. Okay, so this is how the book should appear once you actually have your copy. And then if you're wondering where to purchase, you can actually purchase this one via Shopee and IMMAC Shoppe. So yeah, so this is how it appears. So I have I think 2 illustrations inside. Yeah, illustrations inside. And then this is how the book should appear. Yeah, I won't spoil much. And also I have a special chapter in this book wherein you can't read the special chapter on Wattpad, but you can actually read the special chapter in this book. So yeah, so this is how. Yes, wait. So this is the special chapter and the illustration. And I want to thank Mafu, my friend Mafu on Facebook, for actually lending me their talent in this one. So yeah. So yeah, this is it. This is my book. Yes. Okay. So with regards to 7 months, I think it took me 7 months to actually write this one, because I usually especially if it's just around 40 chapters, I usually could manage to finish such novel for around 4 months. But this actually took me 7 months, not just because of my work, because yeah, my working schedule is kind of hectic, but because I really research stuff that might help me while writing this novel. So yeah, that's really, from researching the weapons to how the organization works and something like that, and also how the royalties work and their position and their, yeah, the monarchy and such. So yes, but at the same time, it was like an advantage for me to actually, read stuff about I read those stuff. It's because it helps me to somehow gain knowledge about everything around me and around us. So yes, and I am really, 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 really enjoying the part that I actually wrote this novel so much. Yeah, it makes me so proud and happy at the same time. Yeah, I am really, really lost of words how gorgeous this book is, and kudos to my illustrator. At the same time, kudos to my publisher, to my editor, to my editor in chief. To everyone who helped me while I am working on this book, my manuscript and such, for guiding me and all. And I am really lost of words how much I am so thankful to the people who actually make this book possible. I could say that I am actually glad that I managed to write this one for, I think, over 7 months. Yes, over 7 months. Yes, because we are like, me and my editor are actually brainstorming everything about this one, and also like trying to polish this one for almost, almost half a year. Yeah, exactly. So I am really out of words of how much I am so happy that this book is finally released. At the same time, um I have this in my hand right now. So yeah, so thank you so much for everyone who actually believed in me, and also for supporting me when I was still starting to write this one on Wattpad and until now. So yeah, I am so happy and I am so proud as well. And thank you so much also to you. Thank you so much for watching my video, and at the same time, if you're planning to like purchase this one, go. I will support you on that. But kidding aside, for those who will purchase my book, and also for those who have their copies right now, I hope you do enjoy reading this book, and at the same time, I also hope you're also gonna love my book just much how I also love writing this one. So yeah, thank you so much and have a great day, everyone.